Little update from Raraka. We are in absolute paradise here. It is just spectacular, and we are the only boat in the atoll, which is pretty unbelievable. Considering how beautiful it is here, it's amazing to think there's no one else here. You can see the chain running out in front of the boat there. There's the bridle attached to that. And then we've put out the rest. We've got 30 metres out here. We're only in 3 metres of water, so we've got 10 times the depth out. But that gives us enough swinging room not to worry about these little bommies that are over here, the dark patches you can see, and the other ones there. Gives us plenty of room to swing within this radius. And then we put out the other 50 metres just in the sand, just to give it a bit of a clean. As the boat moves around and drags the chain around, it cleans the chain a little bit. Over the next couple of days I'll bring it back on board. We washed the anchor locker out yesterday, gave it a freshwater rinse and then left the hatch open so it all dried out. It's nice and clean in there now. Now what we'll do is just clean the chain up a little bit, let it rub on the sand, which gives it a little clean, and then we'll pull it back in the next couple of days, and we'll wash it with fresh water as we do, so it's not sitting in a moist environment. Even though it's galvanized, it still doesn't hurt to look after the chain as best you can, and because we're going to be sitting here for a few weeks, why not do it? You know, we're at the halfway point now across the Pacific. So it's time to give the boat a little bit of maintenance. You can see the inspection ports are open as well. We're giving them an air out. We're making sure that there's no moisture inside them, and we're airing them out. So we'll leave them open for the next couple of days. We'll make sure that they're nice and dry, and then we'll put the ports back on. I'll probably get in the water later today and just give the bottom a little tickle. If I do it every few days, it's pretty easy. If you leave it and you wait till there's growth on it, it becomes a real hassle. Another job that we're doing is we're removing all of the bolts from the solar panels, because you get oxidization between the aluminium and the stainless steel bolt. You can see it here, the white. That's the aluminium oxidizing. So we'll pull all the bolts, we'll wash them all in vinegar, which will help dissolve the oxidization and the salt. We'll clean them up, give them a nice rinse with fresh water, we'll let them dry, and then what we'll do is we'll grease them. They were greased in Panama before we left, but you can see after 5,000 miles of sailing and getting abused by the salt water washing over the top of the panels, it washes the grease off. So it's just a job that, we know this is a weak point, and we know that it just requires a little bit of ongoing maintenance just to make sure that we look after it. So yeah, we'll remove them all. And then what we'll do as well is once we've got them all removed, I'll show you over the other side here what we've done, because these ones are removed, is we lift them up and we open the hatches, and we'll leave them open for the few weeks that we're here so that the floats can air out and they can dry out. There's a little bit of moisture, or there was a little bit of moisture in there, but we'll wipe them all out with fresh water, and then they'll get a lot of airflow, and it doesn't matter if it rains because the panel's over the top and covering them, and it just allows airflow. It allows them to breathe, and then that stops any mold and it reduces the moisture in those spaces. I got the dinghy sitting on the side, keeps it out of the water, stops anything growing on the bottom, and it means if we want to move the boat, there's a little shark at the back of the boat there. I'll go up the back in a minute, we'll see if we can see him. But yeah, it keeps the dinghy out of the water, reduces any growth on the bottom, and it just means that if we need to move, or we don't have the dinghy noise at night in the little wavelets that you have here. Clothes drying, more fruit. She's been doing an amazing job with that. Okay, you can see the fish here at the back. Yeah, here they are. Wow, yeah, cool. It's not a shark. Looks like maybe a little trevally, or yeah, bit hard to see. They look like some sort of trumpet fish. But wow, there's so much life here. Every morning we're getting the birds feeding just near the boat over here. It's really cool. Seen a couple of little black-tip sharks swimming about. Yeah, it's just lovely. It really is lovely. Beautiful spot to stop and just let our bodies decompress after the last sort of 5-6 months. It's been pretty busy, so it's nice. We're doing our odd jobs every day, a couple of jobs on the boat, maintaining the boat, and then letting our bodies decompress before probably around the end of the month. We'll probably aim to watch the weather and then make our way down towards Tahiti. But anyway, doesn't get any better than this, does it? What a spectacular place. And this is what this lifestyle affords us. It affords us the ability to come and enjoy places like this. Magic, just magic.